We are Green Life Generation. We are a small, unique grassroots initiative in a small village called Kengalla near Kandy in the central hills of Sri Lanka. It has been very difficult to communicate who we are and all the work that we do on the ground. So we like to define ourselves as an ecoversity. In fact, Sri Lanka's first ecoversity. This is because we are invisible change makers who are engaged in social research, sustainable development, and alternative education to change the current dysfunctional, unequal system through a continued commitment to learning, research, and development. We are small, but we are mighty, as our work is aimed at creating grassroots sustainable solutions to drive the transition to a knowledge based green economy from the margins. We achieve this from the three core pillars of our work: an inclusive recruitment policy, a lifelong work based learning program, and place based mission orientation. Through our inclusive recruitment policy, we enroll predominantly women into our one of a kind lifelong work based learning program designed for those who are marginalized and vulnerable to economic hardship, abuse, and exploitation. This is built on our unique research informed 3E model of empowerment, where our learners are simultaneously in employment, education, and entrepreneurship. We give priority to women who are widowed or have been abandoned by their husbands. We also prioritize persons with disabilities and women above the age of 35 years who are excluded from the traditional workforce. Other priority groups are women who have care responsibilities and whose husbands are also in informal precarious employment and require flexible work hours to balance their care responsibilities and economic burdens. Everyone in our lifelong work based learning program are individuals whose education has been disrupted due to poverty. Thus, we provide them an opportunity to develop to their highest and greatest potential within our organization. Currently, we have 20 learners enrolled on our lifelong work based learning program. In the past 4.5 years, our work has been primarily focused on the theme Community Empowering Zero Waste Mission. Under this theme, we have initiated two successful projects creating decent employment and livelihood opportunities through waste management. These projects include the ethical and sustainable brand I Am Upcycled, which won the Sri Lanka Good Market Zero Waste Award in 2018, and our most recent Genius Pioneer project, Green Life Boutique, developed under the concept No Cash, Only Trash. This concept store, which runs on a membership system, is Sri Lanka's and probably the world's first and only thrift store where the currency is trash. Through our work on the ground, we have a mighty task on our hands. With Green Life Boutique, we have been successful in promoting responsible disposal of community waste, addressing one of the most pressing issues in Sri Lanka. Now we need to continue with this promising pilot project in order to build a socio-ecological business model that is sustainable, scalable, and resilient, which can be replicated in communities across the island and beyond. Currently, we have no funds to carry on with our work. However, stopping is also not an option, as we are the only ones doing what we do on this island. As life for Sri Lankans get harder by the day, we need to carry on in order to build a model of economic recovery that holds producers responsible for their waste while also developing eco-design alternatives that are good for people and the planet. Through this model, we can drive a transition to the green economy from where we are. We will be extremely grateful for a partnership in common good that will provide us with funding towards our research and development budget. This core budget supports three main organizational costs for us. The first is livelihood support. This includes the salaries of the 20 current learners as well as those from the waiting list we aim to enroll as soon as we have enough funds. It also includes the rents that we pay to the landlords of the 5 spaces we rent for our operations, on top of the 2 that are already owned by us. The next is our operation cost. This includes our overheads, which are our utility bills, as well as any repair and maintenance costs linked to creating and maintaining our growing spaces. Learner development costs are a vital part of our expenditure. Through this core component of our work, as our aim is to develop the talents and skills of the learners towards their maximum potential, regardless of where they dropped out. As a result, subject to budget, some learners are provided scholarships to obtain skills that are vital to their position at Green Life Generation through external courses. Based on the budget, the learners are also sent on work trips and events to learn about emerging markets, products, and technologies. As a data-driven endeavor, we are currently struggling with our technology and connectivity as we function only with 3 laptops. This means the development of IT capacity and skills of all the learners is slow. As a result, learners' development as well as the organization's growth and momentum are both affected. We hope that you will visit us in our small corner of Sri Lanka and see what we do for a just and greener world in our little corner. We hope that you will support us in our noble and courageous vision and mission through a partnership in common good that exceeds and transcends boundaries.